Lally ho, friends. And welcome back to Kupo Quest Eorzea. I think, did we miss a week? I feel like we haven't been here in a while.
We did.
Yes, we missed a week.
Lich Fight Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. You guys are in the middle of
that's right.
a lot of boss fights. So, let's just catch back up to where we were. You all have been sent to investigate what's been causing the local animals here to kind of lose their minds. You started to push further and further north until you came to an Imperial stronghold and realized that they are developing some kind of super weapon inside, and they were testing it out on a really horrible monster whose name I'm now forgetting what it was. It was a Gorgamera. That's what it was. And basically the combination of the testing of this thing, just the energy that it was drawing to use its abilities, plus the roar of this Gorgamera was basically causing a disturbance in the ether in the region and causing all the animals to lose their minds. You attempted to sneak in, but you did get noticed, and the thing basically blasted the cliff that you were on, knocking you down into what was essentially this Colosseum where it was being tested, where it was fighting the Gorgamera. It then quickly dispatched the Gorgamera and turned its sights on you all. As it started to fight you, it was a pretty intense fight. And then just when you all thought that you had turned the tides on it, it started to overcharge, overload, and malfunction. People in the stadium started freaking out, screaming, running away as this thing obviously started to behave outside of its programmed path. As it starts to twitch and you see sparks flying off of it, as it went into its second phase. And I've got no more preamble, so I think we're just going to jump straight to that. What do you think?
Ugly.
No, I think I'm good,
Okay. You can start
Actually,
to see...
could you talk for another hour and a half?
Hour and a half? Probably. Do you want me to? Let's see. Well, what's going on in my world lately? Anyway, you can see this thing, it's starting to crack open, and you can see bolts of electricity jumping and arcing from side to side as it's twitching, and it makes this horrible kind of grinding noise. It also makes this like it's charging something up. I'm going to jump into tactical mode. I'll sync this with stream. I believe this is where everyone was standing. The only thing I think I might have switched was Ken and Viola. Does that look right to you, though?
Yeah.
Probably.
Perfect. This thing starts to... It lets out this huge burst of energy, and you can feel almost like a charge in the air. It seems to be drawing energy in from the surrounding area. Those little Magitech bits that were flying around the outside that were kind of shooting across, those malfunction, and just as they're drained of their energy, they fall onto the ground. Those are no longer a concern. However, this thing is definitely entering its berserk mode as it twitches one last time and then pulses out this huge burst of energy. Here's what's going to happen. As we kick this off, this wave washes over you. You all take 10 points of damage. Now, you cannot drop to 0 on this. So if it takes you to 0, you stay at 1 with this burst of damage. But it inflicts a .5 on all of you.
Oh, you whore.
Oh, I'm dead.
That doesn't have the dot doesn't happen until the end of the adventure step. But you've got a .5.
I may as well be.
How long do dots last again?
Till you die.
Ooh, gosh.
Till you die or until it dies.
Yep. With that, the battle commences. I will let you reshuffle your turn order, and I'll also let you know that at this point, for this phase, you have access to your limit breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 3 limit breaks can be used. You can only use yours once, and up to 3 can be used, which means one of you won't be using it. Just plan accordingly.
Like, in a turn or at all?
This entire phase. So there's 3 limit breaks that can be used. throughout this entire battle. No one character can use it more than once. So 3 of you can use it once, and then 1 of you won't be able to use it.
Quick question. Can dots be Asuna'd?
I believe so.
Do you believe so, or they can be?
I believe so. They're a condition. Does
All right,
Asuna
cool.
specify it? Because I know Asuna specifies it can't do.
Knocked out or weakness.
Yeah, it does everything else.
Oh, okay, cool. Would you guys mind if your boy went first?
Go
Sure.
right ahead.
Okay, so I got Ken
Okay,
first.
cool.
Who's next?
I'll go second, and then we can have the DPS go hard. In the end.
Okay. Which DPS wants to go first?
Yeah.
I can go last. Unless
Okay.
you want to. I mean,
Okay.
Epsilon, it's up to you.
I don't have an opinion. If you would prefer last, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. I'll go
I'm
last.
looking at my limit break and it do big damage. So
Oh yeah. All right.
I'm about to say, honestly, we can see which 3 should be using their limit break.
I think it's obvious, but you never know. All right. I mean, it's up to you all. So, with that, phase 2 of this fight commences. Ken, you're up first.
Cool. Ken is gonna have his Fearin moment, and he holds his staff up into the air, his eyes glowing white. He is going to use 3 secondary abilities instead of moving. And then he is going to... Cool. And then he's going to immediately swift cast, and as the light shoots out from everyone, he's going to spend 4 MP to take the dots off of all of us.
Okay.
Excellent.
Wow. So, okay. So what are you doing? You're Asunaing. So that's a secondary action, right?
I can do 3 secondary actions if I don't move, and then I swift casted.
Perfect. So I will remind you though, since the phase changed, all of those like limited per phase, you have those back now. So I believe I'm just saying, because Swiftcast might have been one of those, but also for the DPS, I know Zaxi used 1 or 2 that had a limit per phase. All of those have been refreshed.
Do you guys? So really quick, I can use lucid dreaming whenever I want, but it'll be taken off. Do you guys think now would be the time to use it since I only have 1 MP right now?
Yeah.
Edinburgh at the
I'll get an
start of
extra
the
one.
battle, it might be an idea, because I know I'm really low. I think Viola's low.
So is that a yay,
One
nay?
is gonna be coming
115,
in
so I'll
clutch.
die in 3 turns.
So is that a yay, nay? How you guys feeling?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'd
Okay,
probably
cool.
use it.
I'm also going to wait. Hold on. I actually can't lucid dream. That was incorrect. I saw the once per phase and completely forgot that there's secondary thing next to it. So we're going to be lucid dreaming next turn, y'all.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right.
But no more dots.
No more dots. Is that your turn?
Fuck your dot.
Yes.
Vaughn, you're up. Hey, I didn't design the creature, okay? I'm just using it to crush you.
Yeah, and that is not going to be difficult for you to do. I'm going to use my warrior combo into Storm's Path
Okay.
on it. So first one on it is Tensile Attack is going to miss.
Yeah,
So
that'll miss.
that's 2 damage, but it has enmity on me. And then
Okay.
Storm's Path is 20 to attack.
20 hits for sure. This is a physical
Okay,
defense,
so
I'm
it's
assuming, right?
taking-
Yep.
2, 4.
Hey.
So 7 total damage. I gain 2 HP from Storm's Path, and I
it.
gain 1 Wrath.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Using the
Ooh.
wrath again. Here we go.
DM.
Hell yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually am reading over everything, and I should have done that before. Can I switch that Swiftcast for Presence of Mind instead? It does the same thing,
Yeah, that's fine. Same
cool.
net
Thank you.
effect. Yeah, that's fine.
except one is much better to keep.
Yeah,
Um,
I would hold on to the swift cast if I could.
Perfect. Thank you.
I am going to, because my HP is so low, I'm going to activate Rampart, which will reduce all damage taken by 2.
Okay, perfect.
And that's my turn for now. 'Cause I do not
Viola.
want to do this.
You said you're not moving,
All
right?
right.
Yeah, I don't need to move right
Okay.
now.
All right, Viola, you're up.
So, limit breaks. Do they cost any NP or nothing to use?
No, just that they can only be activated when I tell you they can be activated, so they're like not always available. And I think most of them trigger whenever you want.
Okay. The real
Most of
question is, do I do it now?
Well,
Yeah, why not?
Technically, we want to kill this.
I mean,
so-
why not?
Right now, I couldn't get MP back last turn because I ended in astral fire mode, which means I do more damage with my limit break now.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's probably the time to do it then.
Listen, it's the second phase. The quicker this thing gets down, the less healing I have to do.
Bad world.
So this entire fight, Via's been trying and failing to like shout out to anyone who would listen that like, hey, it's me. Stop fucking killing me.
Yeah, boy.
To try
Yeah.
to appeal to that.
No problem.
But
It's just too loud.
This
I
thing
mean,
has
it's
been
just too
so
loud. Yeah.
this thing has been so uproariously loud that she can't be heard, and like for once in that for the one time that she can remember, Viola's actually pissed.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, girl.
So she just like grabs the staff off of her back and she goes, "God damn it, listen to me!" And slams it down and calls down this meteor that fucking
Amazing. Does a lot.
slams into this thing.
I think I programmed the
Yeah,
limit breaks in. If I didn't, we can just roll the dice.
I'm looking for it. I see it.
Awesome.
And then it also adds
It's just
another
like a
D6.
shit ton of dice, right?
He's
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not bad. 2 ones. 16
terrible.
damage. Okay.
19.
still pretty good.
19 damage.
Because I got an
Even to
extra
throw
one
it
for
out.
being in fire mode.
Okay.
Yeah, just listen to me, damn it!
This rain of like the sky above gets dark really quick and almost like a swirl, like a tornado is about to come, and then 1, 2, 3, just a hailstorm of meteors start raining out and battering this thing, knocking it to the ground as it's fighting to stay afloat. It's a pretty big hit.
Hey.
It's not dead though, of course. But it was
We tried.
Hopefully,
cool
I've
looking.
got at least an eye or two in the room on me.
There is. Go ahead and just roll a d20. There's not
sure,
many
why not?
people left. Okay. That's good to know.
11 people.
There's not many
11
people.
people.
There's not many people left. There are 1 or 2 that seem to have just been frozen in place, and they're paying attention to you, but you can't really recognize who they are. You can't even really focus on them because anytime you look away, this thing starts to move. So you're kind of in it right now. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, and probability of me recognizing them if I did see them is
Yeah, you got a little memory thing.
very
going
low.
on.
Go one.
At least it's not like complete anterograde amnesia.
Sure.
It's not 51st dates. I can remember the previous days.
So that's
now.
good. That's good. Do you have anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna transpose into Umbral Ice so I can get some MP back for fuck's sake.
That's a good idea.
Must be nice.
It must be nice.
All right. If that's it, Zaxi, you're up. Show 'em how it's
That's
done.
really cool for me. That's a silly thing to say. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna too do. Wait, am I one of the limit break people? Is that
want.
what was the?
Anybody
big
can.
DPS.
Yeah, I would-
Big DPS.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
about to
I'm
say
just-
unless I would say ask Psychic if he wants to use his.
Let's just say I have the potential to do. I think the technical science term is a fuck ton of damage in one hit, and it's guaranteed.
I can't imagine you do more than the
Actually, a
DPS though.
shit ton of fuck damage.
I don't have to roll dice to guarantee my damage.
Really? Okay.
My damage is guaranteed to 8d6.
8d6, nice. I save everybody from any damage and then deal half of that to the enemy.
You guys just
so
keep in mind, you get 3. The black mages
Oh, yeah,
use
one
theirs.
is guaranteed for the healer. One is guaranteed for the healer.
I'm about to say that's why I'm
Yeah.
keeping my mouth shut.
I mean,
Yeah,
Um,
that's up to
I mean,
I
you
you
wasn't
guys
all.
sure
wanna
if
play-
yours was like.
I'm gonna say
I
it's
wasn't
if
sure
you
if
guys
yours
want.
You know.
If you guys think saving it for damage would be best, that's fine. If you guys just want to do as much damage as possible, I think
Mm.
that's also fine.
No, I already do a lot of damage just by hitting him a bunch, so I'm just gonna hit him a bunch.
That's fair.
I don't need to do it because I'm cool like that. All right. Let's do my regular truth
I
thrust.
mean-
24 hit.
Christ. Yeah,
I mean,
that hit
let's ask the audience.
14.
Yep. And then
Vote now on your phones.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to do my lance charge. Can I retro that just a little
Yeah,
bit? Lance
that's fine.
charge.
You can land charge first.
So I'll do an additional 2 damage to that as well.
Okay.
So 16 damage on that one, and then I'm gonna hit him again. Again and again. If anybody's ever listened to Hardcore History, that's a reference to that. Does 15 hit?
Physical defense? Yes, it does. So an additional 9,
Alright, so
10,
that's gonna
11?
be 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yep, so 11 damage.
Okay.
And I think
You guys have already done
that's
a lot
it
of damage to
for
this thing.
me. Yeah, I'm cool. We're all very cool.
Are you done?
And
Is it my turn?
I'm also going. I think I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do my second wind, 1d6 plus 2 HP.
Okay.
Damage
Okay,
back
so
or-
what I'm
you know
getting is that I need to start healing.
No, I just
Yeah, actually,
I just
I'm
wanna
good
play.
for now. I'm not gonna do that yet.
saving your
Yeah.
second win.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna save my second one. I'm okay right now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just need to start healing.
So, as that's the end of your all step, you would take your dots here, but you don't. As this thing kind of turns around, it starts spinning around, looking at you, and it's still like spazzing out. It opens up this this little container in its chest, and you see these little missiles pop out, and they start shooting out. Everything in a 3x3 right
also,
in
it
front
just
of him.
brought nukes.
So it's going to hit Vaughn, Ken, and Viola. These missiles start launching out.
No.
You're going to take off the cuff 8 damage. And if an 18 hits your physical defense, you take an additional 4.
Oh no. Okay, 12's not that bad. I say with 22 HP left.
With that,
10
You
is
20
not bad. I stay with 3 HP hit left.
with
Yeah,
that,
literally same.
it's
Wait, what's everyone's health at right now?
3.
Jesus.
low. Phase 2.
I'm fine. Don't worry about
Those
Jesus.
the shafts in the front close, and then there's some in the back that pop out, and you see these rockets also kind of launch and load and they're getting ready to shoot. There's going to be 2 markers placed. Now I'll move them into
Why does
play.
it have nukes? Who gave the Empire nukes?
It is their secret weapon they've been working on. Hello.
Actually, yeah, I should be the one to ask about that, but I don't know.
Boom.
That felt kind of pointed. Those being placed there.
It is. Origin,
Big
up to
DPS.
2 squares
Big
occupied by
DPS.
DPS. These specifically
Oh.
target the DPS.
No.
Yeah. So,
Rude.
well, it says up to 2 squares occupied by DPS, so I'm going to just scoot this one over so that it's on the map. Didn't say they had to be at the center.
All right.
Oh, and then
so what I'm
actually,
getting from
boom!
okay, so real quick, y'all are cool with Kid
Wow.
getting the fuck up out the way, right?
No, I need you in
No,
the one
please,
with me.
go away.
Exactly.
With that will be the end of this thing's turn. So now we're back to the top. Ken.
All
I
right.
need you
So is
in
that
my
one?
stat.
Is that one or
away.
2 HP back?
Wait, what do you mean?
DM
You talking about
from
MP?
Adventurous Step. Oh, MP, yeah.
MP, I believe you get 2.
Cool.
I don't.
If you
I
guys
don't know. Are you healing?
that was a joke, right? You don't actually need
God,
me
I
here.
wish.
Oh no, I need you in the one with me and Zaxi. I need you in
why?
that square.
Why?
He's gonna
Just
limit break
trust
and push the damage back. Come on, people.
Just trust me.
So
Yeah,
do you
me
not
too,
want me
yeah.
to heal?
No, still fucking heal. I'm about to take a shit ton of damage.
Oh yeah, you take some
No.
still. Oh, do you take
Okay,
everybody's?
well-
I take everybody's.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
No, cool.
You are gonna
Bastard.
die,
It's not
buddy.
that. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
We're both at 3 health.
Yeah. Does everyone want all their HP back?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Cool.
is that a thing you can do?
That's his limit break.
Yeah,
I have a 3.
Ken holds up his staff and it glows with a bright light, and you guys hear a heavy joof. And he, for some reason, gets on his knees and starts praying, even though there are no gods that the white maids pray to in this world.
Idle maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a word of
Regardless,
light.
there's a burst of light, and I'm just gonna read Pulse of Light. Remove all enfeeblements from the targets and restore their HP and MP. Fully restores all of their HP and MP. Pulse of Light can remove knocked out, weakness, and brink of death. This also works on characters not present on the map, so he's also going to heal the chocobos just in case for whatever reason.
I think that.
Oh,
I
the
think what.
baby. Yay.
I think that's worded in like in Final Fantasy. If you fall off, it brings you back. I think is why it says that. Otherwise, it does imply you
Cool.
healed the world.
Yay.
Ken
The
heals
dead
the world.
start rising.
World.
Yeah, fascism is gone now. Anyways,
Kin has
now that I
solved
have-
racism, sexism, homophobia, fascism.
does limit
He
break
fixed it. He fixed it.
does limit break
Uh.
count as like my action or anything, or is that just a free thing I do?
Everything you do.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right. I think it's just
As
a
long as
free
it
thing.
triggers-
I used it like
as long
my
as
action,
you're
but I
able to
also
trigger.
didn't have the MP to do anything else.
Right, dope.
Okay,
Does
there.
any hey, do you guys want regen?
Sure.
Yeah.
We're back to full now. I was talking
We're
to
not,
Mum,
right?
sorry.
Yes. He limit
Okay.
break.
Okay, cool.
So you got 1 limit break left. And also, I just want to point out, efficiency-wise, you probably could have done that instead of blowing your turn, removing the dots one by one.
Oh, that's
I
fine.
wasn't gonna say anything.
Just so you know,
I mean,
for future reference.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna save presence of mind just in case I need to medica at some point.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna give the 3 of. Wait, actually, will Viola lose anything if she moves that? Well, I guess we are all taking the damage, so never mind. I'm just gonna give everyone, but Ken is going to just not move then, and he's gonna just give regen
I should
to.
be fine.
Yeah, he's just gonna give regen to everyone but himself, since he's planning on, I guess, technically not taking damage or moving next turn. I don't know.
We'll see.
You'll be fine.
Listen,
So,
we're just
wait.
gonna give everyone regen just in case.
Probably a good idea.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Ken's
So, Yes. Quick reminder: regen at the start of each step. Basically, you guys are gonna get 3 HP for free.
So
Yay.
clarification: is it at the start of each adventure step, or does it say each step?
Let's see. Revivify 3. Allies grant revivify X HP at the end of the adventurous step.
Okay, because if it was at the beginning of each step, that's twice a turn. So I just wanted to make sure because that's a big difference.
You're so right, King.
Okay,
Yeah.
Vaughn, you're up.
Yes. Voln is going to tell Viola to stand between myself and Kin. I'm going to specifically tell you to stand inside our square. But I am also going to... I'm going to start by using Berserk.
Squares aren't
which
really
is-
there. It's like football. It's just
I
like,
know.
good for us.
You get
Just
the
get between
vibes.
us.
You get the vibes, so you just tell him to get
Yeah.
between me and Kin.
I'm
And
just
Vi
like,
in the
"Hey, I've
back of our
just
mind is
really
like,
got-
why
I've
would
just
I
got
do
this
that?
feeling. I've just got this feeling that like the immediate 3x3
There's a
meter
disturbance in the
place where I'm at is about to fuck shit up. No,
Don't know why.
It's one of
Why
those
would I
like
do
acne
that?
shadows from Looney
Just
Tunes
trust
where it's just
me.
sort of like hovering. You can see the shadow on the ground, and you're just sort of like,
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah,
Literally.
the rocket
Just-
launches
just-
up and then
why
just
would I do
hangs above you guys and just kind of moves around until it comes down.
got a big
Why
old
would I
acme
stand
sign
where the
on the
rocket's gonna land, you fucking
Just
dunce?
do what you're told and listen and try and trust me.
Okay!
I'm going to use.
Viola would not say you
Berserk
fucking
first.
dunce, she would just say you dunce. She does not.
you
Viola
fucking-
would not say fuck.
I'm going to do. So I've done Berserk, which increases all damage taken until the end of this turn by 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my warrior combo, the heavy swing and maim, because I don't have multiple people to worry about. So it'll take 2 damage.
And I don't have
Um,
multiple people to
then-
run, which is really nice.
Right? We should do this more often, you and
We
I.
should do some
Um,
boss fights.
Yeah. And then Storm's Path, which is the combo for it. So it'll
That'll
take.
hit.
Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4, 8, 12 damage. Because it's 2 damage.
2
my
extra.
ability deal 2 extra
Right.
a hit. So that's 2, 4. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure that's right. I think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
2, 4,
Math,
2, 4, 8. No. 10 total.
8.
10 total. Okay, cool. That's fine.
4 plus
Um,
2, 6.
10.
2 plus 2, 4. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
Because
so-
each attack does an
right.
extra 2, right? Not just the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever total damage, who cares? We'll do the maths. But
10.
I am then going to. It has enmity on me, obviously.
Okay.
I gain 2 HP, doesn't matter. I gain another wrath, which does matter. And hopefully, if everything goes well, yeah, Vol's scary.
Okay.
I'm just gonna again just tell Viola to trust me, and get between us, and end my turn.
Okay.
small and
Viola.
I have no reason not to trust him. These guys are literally my best friends in this entire world,
Aw.
besides
Aw.
Adelina. So
Yeah, but Adelina's not a
Besides
friend.
Adelina,
Adelina's
but,
a
like-
friend.
Adelina's in a category all of her own.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
we're very good friends.
Yeah, they introduced.
We're just
no,
very
no,
good friends.
No.
It's fine.
That joke is fine. I was gonna say they
Everything's
introduced
fine.
homosexuality in Heavenswood, so it's okay.
It's true.
Ha. Well, I'm gonna trust my buddy, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna slide right in there between these two.
Okay.
I can be
One, two.
Kin's meat shield.
And then just wail on it.
Thank you.
Bit hard.
You're welcome.
This is gonna be great. This limit break is gonna
It's
be
quite funny.
so nice.
It's gonna be
Can't
funny.
I am I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie. I fear.
You'll be fine.
I know, but
I imagine Viola probably is like, I don't know why I'm running closer to this thing, but here we go.
yeah, literally, she's like, Vaughn told me to, and that's the only reason I'm doing it.
Just every instinct.
Because I would literally trust these three with my life.
You kind of are.
Everything's telling me not to do this, but the little midget said do it, so now I have to.
Let me know, but my body tell me yes.
All right, so are you in Umbral right now, or are you in Astral?
I'm in ice mode right now, but
Okay.
I'm about to make that change and then change again.
Okay.
I kind of feel like I could throw a dot on this thing, but that feels like I want to do things with fire, and also it's more fun when you don't kill things with a dot.
With the dot,
So-
yeah. I mean, it was fun when the guy that has you at knife point died to a dot. That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny when he was holding me at knife point and then just fell over with my unconscious body in tow.
That was pretty good.
That was great. So I'm gonna do a fire, see if I
Okay.
can proc the thing. If I can't, that's chill. Yeah, if I can't, that's chill. Oh wait, I have to not move because of I have to not move
Yeah.
if I do consecutive
Okay,
invocation.
so you won't be able to do that because you've already moved. So you can't do
Not
consecutive
nuggets,
invocation.
but I can.
You can still do the fire.
That's okay. I can. Yeah,
Or you
I
could
can
hard
still do
cast
the
a fire
fire.
3.
Just use your gun.
Ooh, that's a...
Yeah.
Just use your gun.
What's
so
my gun?
consecutive invocations out. You could just do fire, or you could hard cast the fire 3 if you've got 3 MP.
I do. My thought process is if I proc the thing, then I can get a fire 3 for 0 if I wanted to.
Next turn, yeah, it's probably best to do fire.
Yeah. And then I have a thing. I got a plan. I got a
Okay.
strat. Here's the strat. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV TTRPG, where Epsilon furiously reads and then cries and dies on the inside.
There's a lot of abilities. There is a lot of abilities in this game.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all do anything with any confidence in this game. I constantly
Oh,
just feeling
Making
about
a
as much
lot of
fear as Solo,
assumptions.
which works.
let me tell you, when we were
Amen.
doing the level 30, and I was the tank in the level 30, I was, not showing my 14 knowledge by any means.
All right, give us a fire roll.
Fire!
Whoa,
Oi!
natural 20.
That's
Natural
Go on, Eva.
20. We'll double all
Do
that.
anything in
The
this
So-
game?
DPS is pissed.
So that
The
is
DPS is pissed.
double the
We all
5,
know
10.
this, Eva.
And that does
Well,
proc. That does proc it too.
That's
So
part of the thing. I have the whole phase to use it, so I think I have to wait.
you
to
you'd
do
have to
that
wait because your
next
consecutive
turn.
invocation. Yeah.
But that's chill because I still have secondaries.
I don't think this thing's gonna
Stuff.
last. I don't think this thing's gonna last till 11.
I mean, that's good for us.
We're gonna get some RP in.
Let's go.
That's chill. I'm gonna do a thing. This is. Now I have a thing that I can use for 0 MP. Why wouldn't I do this? I'm gonna do Scathe and just do 3 damage to it.
Yeah, why not?
So Scathe does cost 1.
That's great.
1 MP.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. My thought process is next turn I can't transpose, but next turn I'm able to use big damage for no MP, and
Gotcha.
then I can transpose back.
Yep. Okay, I'm with you.
I got the strats. Epsilon is here with the strats.
Zaxi, that would be your turn. Don't know why I said it like that.
Your turn.
Cool.
Arr.
I think I was gonna say you go.
You go. You over there with the stick. Strangely enough, I think
Which one?
Yeah. Which stick? I think I'm just gonna hit it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just
gonna
gonna hit it.
Do what I do
Wouldn't ya?
best.
just hit it and stay still. Yeah.
I'm not gonna move. I might get slightly on top of it. We'll see what happens. I am going to do it. I'm gonna true thrust first.
You guys are rolling good tonight too.
Thank God.
You don't have
Yeah,
your extra
11
damage on right now, do
damage.
you?
No,
Okay.
I don't. However, I am about to disembowel, and what I think this is gonna look like a little bit, and it's gonna be very funny. She's gonna kind of like jump and like grab one of the fingers and kind of like maybe with her teeth a little bit pull out some of the wires. Like that's what I'm imagining is happening with the disembowel.
God.
So-
You're like a cat. You are like a cat eating electrical wires.
Yes. Yes. She's like, 12.
Physical. No, that misses.
Okay. Well, then
So
that,
that's
it was
3.
only 1 damage anyway, so that's gonna be 3. And then now I have power surge, so from now on, all of my damage is additional 2 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Don't let me forget that.
So,
Okay. Is that it
Yes.
for you?
That's it.
All right. So now let's see how this bullshit happens, right? At this point, it's the end of the adventure phase. You get your 2 MP back, everybody. Unless you're in Astral Fire, then you don't. But the missiles launch out of its back.
Horizon, Black
One of
Mage.
them flies off right to where Viola was standing and slams into the ground and explodes. Dust and rocks shoot into the air. The other one kind of swirls up in the air and then hones in on right in between where like Zaxi and Viola are standing and just starts heading down straight for the ground. What are you doing, Vaughn?
all right. Vaughn is going to be preparing himself. He's got his axe in his hand. He's watching where the missiles have landed. And then what he's done is, as soon as the first one in front of Zaxi starts to explode, because he's so little, this is what I'm seeing as, he's not like ninja reflex as fast to be able to move himself, but he is a Lullafell with a massive fuck off axe and literally half pulls a Thor where he uses the momentum of him spinning to launch himself over to Zaxi to put the axe into the ground, so when it explodes he almost kicks it up to hit that back so it explodes on him, and then again spinning and using the momentum to land on the other one to flick it up out of the air and knock it back at him. The downside is that because he has flicked it up and hit it, it has half exploded on him as well, but he has also sent back the damage, so do the damage for everybody.
So what does it read? So I know. So you block it for everybody in the. Go ahead.
It makes you the sole target of all damage inflicted by the effect that triggered Landwalker and halves the damage you take rounded up. If it was an ability, which we all know now these are abilities, if an ability triggered Landwaker, the character that used that ability suffers damage equal to the amount of HP I lose.
So it's going to roll this, multiply it by 4,
and then half it. And then I take that damage and he takes that damage. So we're basically splitting the damage.
Right. Okay. So my only question, does it still half the damage that you were supposed to take originally? I'm wanting to say yes just to make the math easier.
So makes me the sole target of all damage.
And then halves that
damage you take rounded up. If it was an ability, he takes the same damage I take.
Okay. So you ready? All right,
It's like
let's
a
see what we get
unit
here.
target effect.
26 damage times 4. Is
Hang on,
all
Oh, that
four
is
people-
bad.
Is it times 4? Or
Yeah,
does it
'cause-
just make it go from 4 targets to 1?
So, times 4 will make it 104.
Yeah.
Divide that by 2 means I take 52 damage and he takes 52 damage.
Yes.
Yikes.
Are you alive after 52
Oh no,
damage?
he's definitely
Oh.
not.
God, no. But it was worth it because it stopped everybody else and it also done, I think, as I said, a fuck ton of damage.
What's your max HP?
46.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
So it's not. I don't remember if there's an instant kill rule in this game. But
No, okay, so I had a look at that. I did do some research. Apparently, it does still run off of 14 rules, so there's no death.
Okay.
It's very hard to die, but if everybody
Yeah.
does die, it basically resets the encounter.
So that's yes, I've read that. There is actually rules for death, but it's very confusing. 'Cause
Okay.
it's like unconscious, then brink of death. There's like 4 steps on your way to death. It's yeah. Well, we can talk about that
Anyway.
later. But
Cool.
yeah, I think it does work like this because it would make it because he's blocking the damage that's coming in. So 26
Yeah.
times 4. What'd you say
Times
the end
4
result was? 52
is-
damage.
100 and so times 4 is 104. 26 times 4 is 104 damage. Half that to 52 is what I take, and then he also takes the same amount of damage. So he takes 52 damage.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so as you do this, you know what? This is your self-sacrifice moment. I mean, you're not dying, of course, but like
Yeah.
what are you thinking? What's going through your head when you're doing this?
I feel like Voln is kind of I'd written it into his backstory that his whole character was that he's done these dungeons hundreds of times. He's done the Copperbell Mines. He's done the Temtara Deepcroft. Like, he's run it with newbies so many times. This is the first time he's run it with people that he likes and has worked with multiple times. So I feel like he's noticed that they have a lot more going on. Kin has a lot more to live for with the White Mage Society. Viola needs to learn their memories. Zaxi is... to Voln, Zaxi's like his daughter. Like, I need to protect this person as much as I can. So I feel like Voln has kind of like put himself in a position of, I'm good, not, if I die, I die. I'm happy with that. But these 3 need to live, is the
Okay.
way that Voln is kind of doing it. So he's
Yeah.
just like making sure that everybody takes their moment and is able to like do as much damage as possible and show that he is still very much protecting the people that he has worked with.
Damn, that was really cool. As you knock these back, there's this huge explosion. The rest of you have to shield your eyes from all of the sparks and the fire that erupts out of this. Both of these rockets slamming in to this berserking Hellsclaw. Until all of a sudden there's just dust and debris everywhere. And as the smoke clears, the thing is still there, twitching. But at this point, like, sparks are flying. It is limping along. But it's
That's
hovering
insane.
over the lifeless
What an insane
body
thing
of-
you just said right now, DM.
over the unconscious body of Voln, lying at its feet. Also, his armor is damaged, and you see even part of his helmet has been blown off. There are scars and burnt flesh across his face. He is still breathing, but just barely.
Wait, hang on. I think I have a way to make myself live through this.
Okay. Oh, there's no way.
I think I have a way to make me live through this. The trigger for Thrill of Battle is immediately before I take damage. I restore 1d6 plus 2 HP, and it grants a barrier that exceeds my maximum HP. So I've got 46 and a 6. If I roll a 6, I'm gonna have 2 barrier HP left.
All right,
after.
do it.
Can I
do
do
it.
that? Okay.
Can he
Let's
roll a
see.
6?
We have to see
Chat.
this.
You need a 6.
If I so a 5 or a 6 will let me live.
Okay,
If not, I'm still happy to use the ability.
let's do it.
Ah.
I was pulling
That
for
would've
it.
been so
It was
epic.
worth it.
It would have been even
It was
cooler
worth
if you
it.
were standing there still at the end with all your shit blown off, skin burnt, still breathing.
Oh yeah, he would have looked like a fucking A mess.
That would have been awesome, though.
It was worth it.
Okay. Okay.
Down. He's on the ground.
He is on the ground. With him unconscious, this thing is going to move up to here as it just kind of flies over you. It's going to spin around a little bit, and you see these little like flamethrower things kind of pop out as it starts spinning in a circle, and it just does like this kind of like fire Beyblade thing, and hits. Someone's got some feedback, just so you know. It's going to spin around, and everybody in here, let's see what they get. Everybody's going to take 8 damage. If 25 hits your physical defense, you take 6 additional damage.
Thank you.
100%.
Okay.
Then you can see this thing, it flies up into the air, and it seems like it's about to... You've seen this before, this kind of smash attack. But this time it's like flies up, spreads its arms out, and starts spinning wildly. And it's going to place a marker right here.
Now you can.
Oh. Guys, this is rough. All right.
You know what? I'm not mad about using my limit break then.
No, you shouldn't
Because
be.
I hate this.
Okay.
Because this means less damage if you all stand in it.
Correct. Okay.
What do you mean?
No, it
Because
doesn't.
it's a stack
You're
marker.
dead.
Yeah, but if there were 4 people, it'd be less. Now it's divided by 3 instead of divided by 4.
Oh no. Still
Wait.
divided.
G'ing TFO is an option.
Although I will say that was not a bad use of your limit break. That was a shit ton of damage. Okay,
Oh no, that was
was-
a fantastic idea.
shit ton of damage. That does bring us to the top, though. It is Ken's turn.
Really quick, what are Zaxi and Viola at right now? Or how y'all looking?
right.
Vi is at 14.
Oof. Zaxi, how are you looking, my
Out
love?
of
Great. I'm fine. I got 20 left, so I don't get hit a lot, I guess. I'm very bouncy.
Really quick,
Yeah,
Is
you've been
that the
standing
start
just
or-
outside the...
is it the start or the end of the step of our step that we get MP back?
At the end, so you got it back last turn. You already have it back.
Oof, yikes. Thank God we have Revivify.
Oh, but you do
Revivify.
get your Revivify. Yeah, so everybody has a regen
Yeah.
on them, right? So you get a couple HP back.
Yeah, everyone has a regen, but that doesn't happen until the end of the adventure step.
Right, but you cast it
Yeah.
last turn, so you would have gotten 1 or 2. Did you already take it last round?
Well, we didn't take any damage, basically.
All right, okay.
Okay. Everyone relax. Everyone chill out. Okay, so Raise is gonna cost 3 MP, meaning I'm only gonna have 1 left. And if I do that, we should focus on getting Vuln.
get
Regardless,
the fuck
we're all
out,
probably gonna...
raise Vuln.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
The
Ken
marker-
can't leave this one.
The marker follows the healer on this one.
Oh,
this is another
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Vuln went down, I would have higher amnesty.
So for those of you that don't play 14 as much as some of us, those arrows that's a stack indicator. So it's going to follow the character in the center. And then when the ability goes off, it splits the damage divided amongst everybody that's in the marker.
Yeah. So me telling you to stand in the other one was because I was about to fuck this shit up. This one, we're telling you to
Okay.
stand in there so you take less damage as a total.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to do our best, everyone. First things first, he's going to run down to Vuln, and he gets down and he puts his and he puts his ear on Voln's chest, and you just hear him say, "Come on, come on, come on, come on." And you see he lets out a sigh of relief when he does hear a heartbeat, and he is going to do raise. You do get 1d6 plus 3 HP, and you gain transcendence, which you're immune to damage and enfeeblement inflict caused by enemy. And transcendent is removed at the start of the character's turn, basically. So basically, you don't get it for long.
Yeah.
But you also have weakness. I don't remember what weakness does though.
-2
It's
penalty.
it's
on
right
your
here.
roll.
It's a
all of my
-2.
ability checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but free 1d6 plus whatever. So let me roll it for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Wolf
Where
Says
is-
Vaughn having
I'll let-
accidentally rolled it.
You can roll it. I'll let you
Where
take the
is
higher one.
raised?
Yay.
Oh, here it is. Okay,
Oh.
raised. You get 1d6 plus whatever. Oh, it's 1d6 plus 3, I think, or did it already add it?
It went ahead and added it, so it's 4. You rolled a
Yeah.
4 plus 3,
It's the same roll.
and then it rolled to see if it procced, and I'm assuming a 14 doesn't.
It doesn't. Okay,
Okay.
cool. So you get 7 HP back, and then I'm going to cast Cure on my good friend Vaughn, and just go ahead and lose all my MP.
This is intense.
Vaughn
I love
wakes
this.
up a little bit and just coughs up a
All right,
bit
let
of
me
blood.
go ahead and cast Cure. I was hoping I could cast Cure too, but oh well.
No, he wouldn't cough up blood. He just coughs up like some.
You gotta
ash and
make
some
sure-
puff.
Yeah. Your tongue is
I was
just
gonna say, if
ash.
you cough up blood, you gotta turn your head so you don't dirty his white
well,
mage
you
stuff.
get 2 more. You get 2 more
Oh.
HP.
That was not a great
But
roll.
we're gonna
Let's
get
go.
Yeah, but we're gonna get 3 at the end of this step. So, maybe one will go down again. Maybe he
It'll be
won't. Who
fine.
knows? DPS, we're gonna need some help with this one.
Okay.
No, he'll be fine.
Vaughn,
Yes, I am awake.
you're up.
Baby, if I want different-
Question for you, because it doesn't show it on our side. When I go down, I lose any of my wrath stacks. I lose any build up and stuff. Is that how that works?
That's a great question. I think so. I mean, in 14 it does.
Yeah.
Like when I die, I lose
Yeah,
all
that's why
my
I'm
mana stack. So I assume it's nets out.
You
Yeah.
would know, wouldn't you?
Well,
I'm
for
sorry,
the
guys.
sake of
This is
this-
a joke. Someone messaged me. My friend messaged me the other day. They're like, "Do you actually hate red mages, or is that like a bit?" I was like, "It's a bit."
I love red mages. They're so
I'm
Listen.
happy to run it as if I just kind of lose it for now.
I think you
Um,
do.
When I ever play
Red
again, I
mages,
am just
put it
gonna
in the
play Viola.
comments.
When I play this game again, when I play 14 again, I am just gonna be playing Viola because this is fun.
Yeah, black
Hurting
mage is
things.
fun. Black mage is
That hurt
fun.
I'm
me.
just saying. I'm still waiting for us to all play together.
A bit hard for me, buddy.
Yeah, psychics. You can chat with us
going
while we
to-
play.
Yeah, I'll be in the call. I'll be like, no, you should be doing this. No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up. Vold is just going to cough up some ash and some dust from the explosion. He's going to put a hand on your shoulder, on your knee, because that's all he can fucking reach. He's going to put his hand on his knee and help himself up, and just says, "Oh, good, thank you."
Unfortunately, that may not be the case. That may not be the case for long, Voln.
That's all good. I got this. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up, and then he is going to. He's gonna walk himself over so he's still in the thing.
Okay.
And he is going to do his warrior combo heavy swing. My wrath goes down to 0 again. So he's going to use his warrior
Get
combo
in the
heavy
stack.
swing.
Get in the
Oh, no.
stack.
That'll be an 8 to hit. That's not much, but takes
That's
2
not gonna
damage. He's going to use his Storm's Pass, which does give him plus 2 HP. So that'll be a 13. 13 probably won't hit. He's
Yep.
going to do that, and then he is going to, who was it? He is going to stand
Wait,
his
hold on. Is it
ground.
physical defense, or you're doing physical defense, right?
Yeah, physical defense.
Not because I think 13 is the hit.
Oh, is it? That'd be nice.
I mean, it has a shit ton of HP, so I'm not surprised.
Not anymore.
Yes, 13. So yeah, you do the additional 5 damage.
Oh,
Hey.
okay, cool. So it'll be 2, 4,
Cute.
9 total damage.
Okay.
And then as I'm kind of watching it, I'm gonna look at everybody, and I feel like it's gonna be less damage everybody takes if they just tank it. So I'm just gonna stand there, and just kind of hold my axe ready.
I was about to say I have 2 HP, so I can give everyone some healing on my next turn. But we're gonna be kind of not swimming in MP.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my.
You 2
I'm gonna hold
HP,
myself.
buddy.
I'm good. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, Viola, you're up.
You mean 2 MP? Do you
Oh.
mean 2 MP, or do you actually have 2 health right now?
No, I meant MP.
Okay, good. I was
Okay,
like, whoa.
Jesus fuck.
Killer did say that they will be back.
Like,
Baby Pew.
I'm smart enough to say, when I'm low on health before I get to 2. Don't do that.
Yeah, the healer getting
Don't
to 2
be
would've
like,
been-
don't be
would've
like
been
one
bad.
of my other characters. Yeah, no, buddy.
Viola, you're up.
Let's see, what am I doing? Yeah.
And I think you've got that big thing propped up.
I do, and I'm still in Astral Fire mode, so I only have 2 MP, so that's probably gonna be all I can do this turn, but it's okay because I'll go back into ice mode, it'll be cool. Everything will be fine! Or I could use,
You say you got 2 MP?
mm-hmm.
You could fire and fire 3 then. Because the fire 3's already free.
Yeah.
And then you'd still
I
have
could
your other
also
one for
like
transpose.
mana font. Yeah, I could still also no. Yes, no.
Yeah.
What does using focus do an additional secondary? I could only do 1 secondary, right? Even if I don't move.
No, if you don't move, that allows you to use a secondary.
Okay, and it also lets me
And then
consecutive
the
invocation. Oh, good shit!
consecutive
I could
invocation
do
for
all
the
the
fire.
things.
So you can do 2 secondaries and 2 primaries if you start with fire and don't move.
Cool. I've got the strat.
And you're where you need to be,
Strat
so
for. And I need to what now?
I said you're already where you need to be in the stack marker, so you don't need to move.
Correct, Mundo. I'm gonna start off by giving myself mana font and just get 2 MP because I don't want to start my next round like yucked.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Actually, do I need to do that? No, I don't. I found a new way to mess with Ace. Hell yeah, I love this game. Do I even need to do that actually? Because if I go into
If you go into
mode, then I
eyes, you'll get your
just
stuff
get
back. Yeah.
4. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
never
it's a
mind.
waste.
I'm not gonna mana font. That is 100% a waste. What am I thinking? What is my life?
I think you're panicking.
Oh wait, I could like
Just take a deep breath. Channel the elements.
shit, I don't have if I was gonna say if I had my little lighter in the room, I go click. Alright, let's do some fire. Fuck it.
Okay.
We'll do the fucking strat.
Love that. 14.
14?
Nope, not the magic defense. So just 3.
Damn it. That's okay. Wait. I'm in fire mode. Wait.
Oh, so it does an additional
wait.
2, right? Or just do an
It does
additional 1d6. Whoa, okay.
And
Dang. All right. So that's 9 total so far.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the fire 3, the free one that I got. So
Okay.
click on the thing. Where did it go? It's all the way down here. Cute.
16 will hit. That's another 11 plus a d6. That's a shit ton of damage.
wait,
I'm fucking it up.
Beautiful job, Epsilon.
4. Okay.
Those,
Jeez.
I
Okay.
guess.
And then I'm gonna transpose back into Umbral Ice so that I can get 4 MP back this turn instead of 2.
Okay. Amazing. Is that it?
I think Epsilon's found her groove with the Black Mage.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
I think you figured it out. Just in time for us to finish this and go up to level 50 and get new shit.
Well, that's okay. The groove is mostly gonna end up being the same, I bet.
Yeah, it doesn't change too much.
Yeah. Either way, I found the groove. I dealt a fuck ton of damage. I'm very mad because this thing has like maimed one of my best friends in the whole wide world.
Yes, it has. Zaxi, you're up.
And I'm literally yelling, just fucking die already!
The fuck it strategy is usually my main strategy, so we're gonna do that.
Please get the sack marker.
Yeah, I'm gonna move slightly this way as I thrust. I am going to
I just imagine you thrusting and moving towards your friends.
If you
I'm
do
sexy
this,
and I know
spin
it,
around,
please.
stop. I will take 3 times. I'm gonna trigger
Dear
my
God.
bloodbath, which is gonna grant drain.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get 2 HP for every time I hit him.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Bitch.
Okay.
And then bitch. And then I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him low.
19 hits.
19 is gonna hit, isn't it?
Yes.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage there. I get
Okay.
2 back on my health. 1, 2. What's the drain? Every enemy, so just the 2. That's fine. And then I'm going to do my little dragoon combo. Let's fuck some shit up, shall we?
Jeez, okay.
Excellent.
So what is this
So that's
total
gonna-
so far? Let's see. Hold
4,
on.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On that one. Plus whatever.
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 9 plus 14.
Yeah.
Jesus
that is.
Christ.
33.
33.
Amazing.
Damage on, that.
Wait, no, 9 and 14 or 19 and 14? I can't do math.
9
Is that
and
23?
14.
9 and 14.
23. I thought it was 19.
Okay.
I wanted to add a 1 and it was called
Cheating.
wishful thinking.
Epsilon's cheating.
Nuh-uh, it's called wishful thinking and being bad at math.
And you got 2
Actually,
health
I'm
back from each
not
hit?
being bad at math. I just can't remember
Yeah.
shit.
Okay. Okay. 2 hits. You got anything else? Secondary action or anything?
No, I activated my bloodbath, which is the secondary action.
Okay.
Everyone get your three regen.
Okay.
Do
Everybody
not forget that 3
regen.
regen.
Yes.
Do not forget that 3 regen.
Yeah, especially right now.
Hey, you're muted, Psychic.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Mum come in. I was talking to her. Does that also count for me? Because I went down.
I didn't go
I don't
down,
think
so
I
yes,
got it.
you still get it.
I think
Oh,
your
it's based
buffs.
off of
I think your buffs
10?
clear when you die, though. Don't they in 14?
Oh wait. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, wait. Sorry,
Yeah.
I actually forgot. It's not like D&D where I'm focusing on a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So I
You're
think
right.
that cleared.
Yep, that's all good.
Well, At least we're okay.
Damn it, I was kind of banking on that for my own personal, like, peace of mind.
Yeah. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is spinning like out of control. It starts to spin faster and faster as it moves right over top of, I can't do it right on top, right over top of Ken. As it throws its hands out and it starts spinning this whirlwind around. You can hear these blades kind of coming out until all you see is just this basically like spinning blade of death falling towards Ken. Viola, you actually did enough to kill this thing, so how do you want to end it right before it takes Vin's head off?
Thank God.
Nice.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I just wanted to mess with you.
Well, that's alright, because I had
That's
another fuck you ability set up.
So yeah,
Hell
you took it down. You and Zaxi together got it to -37.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So I like to think Vi's pissed. She's very, very angry at this thing that has maimed her friend, and like, how dare somebody make something to hurt good people for no reason other than their own gain. And
Your
she's
people.
just channeling my people do such a thing.
What do you mean by that, DM?
And
She's Empire.
Remember February.
she's
remember?
Imperial. She's an Imperial
Yeah, it's
spy,
a-
remember?
Ace, I'm
Yeah,
being
it's
as good
clear.
as I can. Sorry,
When
go
you
ahead.
finally break the ally.
All right, Epsilon, continue. Sorry.
Apologies. Yeah, no, you're good. So she's just channeling all of this, like, these pent-up emotions, all of the everything, the anger, the fear, the everything, and just screams as she just hurls the fire at it.
As you let loose another firebolt right before it slams down on Ken, it hits the side of this thing, and there's this explosion. Ken, you can feel the heat off of this thing as it knocks it just far enough to where it spins off balance, and one of the spinning claws slams into the dirt and catches and starts shooting up dirt. You're getting dirty, Ken. I'm sorry. You are getting dirty. Your white robes are covered with dirt and dust. As this thing spins into the ground, and then just kind of, because of its momentum, like when a tire hits and just goes on like a beeline for the edge of the Colosseum, as it slams into it, and there's a big explosion. As no one is there at this point, everyone has cleared out, thankfully, as it's just a smoking crater over on the side. But what it has done is completely demolish that portion of this Colosseum, which means you all have a way out.
Yeah.
This thing is dead.
As soon as it dies and as the noise starts to fade, like, I put the act on. I'm still very, very, very angry, and I'm looking around at nobody in particular, and I'm just like yelling to basically the void or anyone who's within earshot that can listen. Is this how you treat your spies?
I think Zaxi will grab her hand, Viola's hand, and start running with her.
Okay.
Because I think that's what friends do, is pull them out of awkward situations.
Probably a good idea. As you start running towards the open thing, the open hole. Is that where you're going?
Open thing, yeah.
The open thing. I'm
Yeah,
a very
we're going.
Descriptive DM.
Yeah.
100%.
Eloquent.
What about you, Vaughn and Ken? What are y'all doing?
Ken is also running. If he sees Zaxi running.
I have now just in canon dubbed the whole like using the axe momentum to lean forward. I'm just gonna start doing that more when we need to start running because I think that's fucking epic.
That's
So
pretty cool. is
Yeah,
pretty
Ooh,
cool.
he's just
actually.
gonna use his axe and just swing it as hard as he can and just fucking start launching himself. To
Okay.
move
Actually,
faster.
as they
Dark
get
Souls
through,
style.
yeah, as soon as they get to the hole inside wall, you guys will see Ken put his fingers in his mouth, and he does a very loud whistle you've heard him do to call his chocobo before.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You all make your way to the hole, and as you're running, Ken, you do this, and once you get out, you can see all 4 of your chocobo just barreling towards you, with yours in the lead, of course, since it was summoned. And remind me of your chocobo's name again? 'Cause it's
Muffin.
Muffin. I'm sorry. I got a lot of names in my head. I keep forgetting Muffin.
Yeah,
What is
Muffin, because she's a little sweetheart. Or he? I don't know. Who cares?
what is everyone's vigilance?
Let's see.
Like the stat,
Diligence.
11.
like the number?
Yes.
14.
14.
Is it? Ken is 15.
Okay.
11.
11.
11. Okay. 15 was the highest?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
15,
Ken.
14, 11, 11.
As you're mounting your chocobo,
Yep.
Ken, you're the only one that sees this. But high above you all, kind of over top the Colosseum, is what looks like a floating throne of some kind. And
Oh,
there's
God.
a man that's sitting in it. That's just staring down at you. You've actually seen this man. This was the man that was kind of residing over top, like over the demonstrations before you came in. You heard a little bit of his conversation with one of the guards, but he's just sitting up there and he's just looking down at all of you, mounting your chocobo. He doesn't seem to be pursuing you, but he's just looking down. You can see him just kind of scratching his chin, just watching.
Does Ken know this person's name?
You do. It was he said it before, so you all heard it. It was Galba Lupulcher.
Bless you.
Thank you. He just glares at you. He seems to be making a mental note of each of your faces.
Yeah, Ken does see that, but he continues on towards the path that they went down. More specifically, he's trying to see if their prisoner is still there or not, because he did see that people ran, and if they had seen him, they would have immediately tried to take him with them.
The prisoner.
I think we had called someone to take
you
care
did.
of that.
The prisoner's gone.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
know if someone freed him or if your people got him, but the prisoner's gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would know that, but also, they did say they were a while away. I think that's my concern.
Aren't that far. I mean, if they were coming straight here, I mean, you've been to the map in 14. It's like a 5-minute ride. It's not too far. They could have conceivably, by the time you all snuck in, dealt with this thing, they could have conceivably
It's
gotten there.
It's a 50-50 shot.
Yes, it's a toss-up.
I think that Ken
We'll find
keeps
out.
his eye. Yeah, I think Ken keeps his eye on this person as they, even as they're exiting, like their eyesight, and I think he would be able to see Ken is trying to remember his face as well.
Okay.
What are you looking at, Ken?
Nothing that's important right now. I
Give
can
me
explain
a-
once we get back.
Give me a mind check.
Ooh, I'm good at those, except Ken always rolls poorly.
Yeah, your stats are good. You're not good at rolling them.
Yeah.
This one
Oh,
wasn't too
yeah,
bad.
dirty 20.
This one wasn't too bad. Okay.
Filthy, dirty 20.
You would recognize him if you saw him again. He has longer hair, longer kind of fading black hair. It's just kind of between black and gray. And then, of course, he has the diamond right in the center of his forehead. You take a minute, and even though he's far away, you think that you could pick him out of a crowd if you saw him again. But the look he's giving you, you probably wouldn't have to.
Mm.
Oh.
after we give the news to the general or whomever, we need to have a conversation. Then we need to leave as quickly as possible.
Leave?
You don't have to tell
What do you
me
mean?
twice.
I'll explain once we get there.
Like,
But for
leave
now, we
Blue
need
Fog?
to. Yes, we need to get to the camp first, though.
And you do remember
Let's find General Iron Toe or whatever and tell him.
close
Oh,
his
yeah.
Iron Fist.
Steel finger or something.
It was Cracked Fist, actually.
Oh my God, you're
Why y'all
right.
gagging?
But
I'm about to say, why y'all gagging him like this?
I just, oh man, I gave you the benefit of the doubt about having the first part right, man.
Nope.
And remember, you were
Omega
asked
can't even.
to report back to
Mhm.
Robon
Yeah.
too. But first, you there's no one pursuing you. What Imperial forces were there split when this thing started to go, and with the hole that's been burst, might not be bad for the Eorzean people to come back now that their defenses have been weakened. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And B, you've got a clear shot if you want to head all the way back to Camp Blue Fog.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's what
Let's
Ken's
go to
doing.
Blue Fog.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. I never even got that guy's name, the one that knew me. Maybe I'll ask him when we get back.
Did we leave him tied up
Yeah.
to a tree or something?
You did.
We
With
did.
the chocobos
And
guarding him,
there's-
yeah.
Yeah, and there's a
Now,
50-50 chance either our people got him or his people saw him and took him away with them.
What do you all
My
think
apologies.
happened?
I guess
Leave it
we'll
in the
find
comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, my apologies. My apologies, Viola. I was hoping that there was a chance he would still be there so you could question him.
Well, if he's there when we get back, I'll do it. And then maybe, yeah, we can all... I'm sure the people at Blue Fog are going to want to question him too, so... And he may not want to talk to them, but he might want to talk to me. So, I could question him for them.
I mean, if he knows that you're coming back, he might only talk to you.
Regardless,
Well,
I need to sit
maybe.
for a bit.
I'm tired. Zaxi, how are you feeling? Because you did a lot.
Honestly, I'm feeling great. Let's go again. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm hungry though.
I'd like to remind everybody what
Only
Zaxi
you-
looks like right now, because she's still covered in blood from the massacre that she had to perform.
yeah.
Still covered in blood.
Jesus.
And because she bit into the thing's like internal circuits, she's got like a static thing going on where all of her little hair is kind of sticking out like a cat's. When
no.
it's static and then blood soaked. But cheery as ever.
Every now and again, you see like a little arc of electricity from her ears like rise up and shoot out.
On the tip of her whiskers.
Does Vi still have like a mark on her neck?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That'll be
love
fun
that.
to explain. Yeah. So I guess we'll
Head back
yeah,
to Blue Fog.
hopefully
And
the world
talk,
hasn't
Okay.
Tiberius and Open Hand.
Steel fingers, I don't know.
I-
Salad fingers, I think was
I
his
thought
name.
Salad. No.
General Butchum.
No. I have put that
Oh my
behind
God.
me.
Oh my god. Wolfkins, you look directly into the goddamn camera.
That thing is so fucking creepy. I hated that thing when I was younger. I was like, oh, this gave me the...
Wolf, don't
What's your silly
Blue
nickname
Fog.
for this general? Put it in the comments. Join our Discord. Talk
You
about
just-
it in there.
You just opened a core memory and I did not care for it. Okay.
I
Now that
love
I've-
this game.
Me too. The ride back to Blue Fog is uneventful. The rain starts to slowly fade as you get closer. It's still a little bit of a drizzle, but the major storms have passed. And eventually, you find yourself back into the relative safety of Camp Blue Fog. And because I said what I just said, I'll remove the rain effect.
Yay!
As you're coming back into the town, and you're battered, you're bruised, Zaxi again looks crazy.
So hot.
Adelina is working on the gate. And at this point, she's made some wonderful progress, but there's still some work to be done. As she sees you all coming, she kind of just puts her hammer down and leans against the gate to watch you. Is everything okay? You look like you've been through hell. Sounds quiet, though. Be successful.
Yeah. And I learned something too. And I don't like it much.
Tell me this, is your garb still up? Or do you have it off right now?
I can pull it off. I would probably pull it off.
Okay. When you do that, she kind of gasps. Oh my god, are you hurt? What happened? Your neck.
I was held at knife point.
Well, I hope you all got the bastard that did that.
He's either a prisoner here or somewhere out there.
There was a scout group that just returned recently with an Imperial prisoner.
He's here.
Yes, not long ago, actually. I think they're getting him settled in the makeshift prison that we have.
The worst part of that is he knew me.
He knew you? What do you mean he knew you?
At this point, Viola starts crying.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry. If it's too hard, I'm sorry. Please don't cry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to upset you. If it's too hard, we don't have to talk about it.
No. I just don't. I was afraid that who I was someone I wouldn't like. And it was true.
Oh.
I don't understand.
You're going to hate me for this.
I'm not, I promise. What could
Apparently,
you...
before something happened, I was a spy for them.
She kind of stops, and you can see the blood kind of drains from her face. For the Empire.
Apparently. They were asking me things, but I couldn't tell them, because I didn't know. But
What did you do? Where were you? What did you tell them before?
I don't know. I don't remember, and that's what scares me the most.
Are the other three of you still there?
I don't think.
You know, I was actually thinking about that. I think Zaxi was like, felt super awkward in this moment because she's actually like really hyped up on killing a bunch of dudes. So I think she's like before
that's
before
not.
even the. Well, no, she's got like she enjoys her job. So I think what she did is I think she was like before the crying, she probably was like, I'm gonna go shower, and then you see her like walk away and then like grab that other general guy by his hand and like drag him off.
Okay. Okay. So Ken, you left. Zaxi, you left. Vaughn, are you awkwardly listening in, or did you leave too?
I feel like Vaughn probably wanted to head straight to Tiberius and report back because he did kind of like half.
Oh, cool. So then the two of us will be walking together.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Tiberius is the one that I took.
So you're gonna have to go find Crack's Fist.
Oh,
I thought we were
You gotta
looking
go
for
back there.
Wait, I thought we were looking for the one we talked to, the Scoutmaster or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Tiberius.
So
That's
Crackfist
Oh,
was the one
okay.
that was in charge. Tiberius was the one that went out with the scouts. He was the one we found. He was the actual one in charge.
But Zaxi
I knew I wasn't tripping.
But
Zaxi is entertaining him at the moment, so you're probably gonna have to find Crack's Fist.
Wait, so who is she with?
Tiberius.
I'm with Tiberius.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he'll find out. He'll know all about it later.
So Tiberius, in more ways than one, is covered. Okay. You don't have to worry about him.
Zaxi kills a bunch of men and then is on the heat coming back like, damn.
Okay, that's good to know because
Right.
it influences what she would do next. Okay.
Adelina's dialogue, yeah.
So, can you come off the chocobo just so we can talk? I feel like I'm screaming and.
Yeah, sorry. Vinny, go find the others, okay?
Quee! And it just kind of like nuzzles into you really quick and then slowly trots off into the camp. Adelina goes over and she just kind of sits on, there's like a little stone bench that they have over there. And she just kind of sits down. So, you are Empire, then. And you don't remember
Apparently.
anything?
No.
Viola, look at me. I need you to look at me. You don't remember anything. What you did, who you were? Nothing? Well, who are you now? The person in front of me, right now. Who is she?
She's got her arms like wrapped around herself. She's like sitting down next to her. I'm Viola Serene. I'm the Aurochs new Black Mage. I'm still figuring it out, I think.
Who do you want to be?
I want to be someone who can help people.
She just looks at you, like deep eye contact, like she's searching for any hint of a lie. But not that creepy, psychic.
Oh.
No role, but I want to know from a character perspective how sincere Viola is being right now when she says these things.
Oh, she's 100%. She's 100% laying her heart out in front of this girl.
She reaches out. She just gently takes your hand, or tries to, if you'll allow her to.
Yeah.
If you pull it away, she won't.
I won't pull away.
She just kind of squeezes it. I'm not going to lie. I have a history with the Empire. They've taken many things from many people, but they're also the reason my brother... And I've said my whole life, if I ever met an Imperial face to face, that I wouldn't hesitate to do what they did to him. But that's not who I see. You don't remember it. It seems to me like you're two different people. I can't imagine an Imperial spy acting the way you do, saying the things you say. And so, maybe I'm naive. Maybe you're just a really good liar. I don't know. What I do know is I really like the person sitting in front of me now, whoever she used to be. I don't really know how to reconcile this. In my head right now, I don't know really what to make of it, but I don't think you're a bad person. And I'd like, if you're willing, to get to know you a little better and see if I'm a good judge of character, I guess.
I want to be someone I'm not afraid of.
She scoots just a little bit closer. I'm not afraid of you.
He wants to know you biblically.
Oh, I have been holding back so many jokes.
Says the one that literally just grabbed the guy and dragged him into a tent.
Yeah.
Listen, I never said I was perfect.
She's holding on tightly to Adelina's hand, and I'd like that. I'd like to get to know me too. And have at least some assistance in, well, whatever happened to me. It's like a big reset. I'm rebuilding myself from the ground up.
Maybe that's a good thing.
And if you want to be part of that, would you?
If you'd let me.
100%.
Good. And maybe this is a good thing. I mean, the past can help shape the people we are, yes, but it doesn't have to determine the people that we become. Maybe it's best if you just start new. Maybe it's best if you don't learn everything about before. But whatever.
Yeah.
you want to do. I'd like to help.
I'd like to at least figure out what happened, because I don't want it to happen to anybody else.
That's fair.
Imperial or not, no one deserves this kind of fear.
And that right there, that's how I know you're a good person. You're not the person they said you were. You're not some imperial spy that's killing innocents. I can't believe that. I just can't believe that's was ever you. Okay. I'd like to help, however I can.
Can I hug you right now?
No.
I would like that.
Let's go,
very
lesbian.
much. And she reaches over and gives you.
I just
A
throw
very-
my arms around her.
And she embraces you back. And she just hugs you really, like, gently at first, and then just a little bit tighter. And we'll fade there
Okay, panic.
and check out. Let's pop in with Zaxi and just see. what
Zaxi
she's
and
doing.
Tiberius.
Is this just a quick smash cut, Zaxi? Here? Keeping it PG-13 here. Do we just touch in and zoom right out, or what are you doing in there?
Is Careless Whisper playing or not?
She's been talking.
Just like that one scene in Titanic with the car and the hand, like it's like that.
Okay.
I did not
There's
expect
like
to
a
get that
color.
imagery today.
Except when the hand slams, it's just like a little kitty paw print.
That's so funny. That's so cute. Wasn't he like a lion dude?
You
too?
scratch
Like,
the glass.
No, Tiberius was human. Cracked Fist was a Rogadon. So, but Tiberius was interested in you. He definitely
yeah,
was.
I think Crackfist was super.
You think
There's a whole
what?
party in there.
He should have everybody.
Yeah, Cracked Fist is probably snuck in. There's probably a couple random girls showed up. Who knows? It's fun.
It's
in
a
the show.
party.
I was gonna say, Crackfist is invited.
Hey, yo.
100%.
For
I imagine
sure.
Crackfist would
Absolute-
decline the invitation. He doesn't seem like the kind that likes parties.
He's looking for a committed
He hasn't-
relationship, okay?
He hasn't been part of a party with
6'5", blue eyes, finance.
That's fair.
Wow.
Also, I need at least one NPC for the other two to talk to. So Crackfist will decline your orgy invitation. Okay.
We've been saying party, and then Wolfkins just comes straight out of the gate. Yeah, no, Crackfist says no to orgies.
All right. Well, Zaxy's having a good time.
I hope you know you actually have like actual tears coming out of my actual face right now.
That's good. Normally, I can just make Psychic
I haven't
cry.
cried. I haven't cried
Yeah.
since in a game of Dungeons and Dragons since like a very near death experience for my character.
This is a different kind of tears, so I like that too.
I still happen.
So,
See, my character almost died, but her best friend did.
oh no, that's pretty bad.
Mm.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, and she was and she was a pretty direct cause of it too.
Ooh, that's
Yikes.
worse.
Well,
Let's
now,
just
you
hope.
friends
Let's just hope
unlocked.
you didn't somehow cause Adelina's brother to die off.
I'll blame it on
You
Jasper.
are Adelina's brother.
Plot
So-
twist: Jasper is not my brother, but Adelina's.
Ooh, no, I don't want to get too. He's both of your
Would,
brothers. No.
No,
Would Ken be
no,
able to
that's why I
talk to
said he's
Vaughn?
not my brother.
Gotcha. Would Ken be able to
Would
what?
Ken be able to talk? Would Ken be able to talk to Vaughn before we meet Cracked Pepper Fist?
Sure, you guys have some time as you're walking together over to Cracked Pepper.
Yeah. I think as he's walking, he looks at Vaughn and he says, "Are you all right?"
I mean, it's just gonna like take a really deep breath. So, I mean, look, it's kind of part of the whole order of a warrior that if there's a way out, you kind of don't care for yourself. There are other people always. Like, you lose one to save three is always a better odd. I think it's more just. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but traveling with you lot's been pretty fucking interesting, considering I've looked at caves and copper for like 30 years or so. But fucking, I don't know. I've faced the idea of death more with you lot, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Not the dying part, obviously. Just I don't know, that adrenaline, that strength that you get in the middle of a battle, seeing the people that you quite like and respect. I don't know. Everybody has reasons to live, and in the middle of a battle, I kind of understand why you put everybody else first. We have similar ideals, Ken. We'll just execute them differently.
Of course. I'm mostly concerned for Viola. I appreciate you being honest with her. Maybe I am too kind for my own good in trusting her immediately, but I don't regret how I feel.
I mean, she's a clean slate, regardless of who she was in the past. I mean, it's not selfish to say that you wish she doesn't gain her memory, because what if she is a completely different person? Right now, it's almost like our friend is a clean slate. Like, sure, we're able to help them to remember their past, because, you know, they're going to need to remember something. But at the same time, if they do remember their past after we've managed to almost rehabilitate them as a good person, maybe that will turn them into a stronger one down the line. Having the knowledge from Empire training should be very beneficial if she's on our side.
I suppose so. I'm mostly worried for what would happen if the opposite were to be true. I do think it is wrong to put people in boxes, but you have to understand, I've watched what happens when the Empire takes things from people who don't deserve it. My mother was there when she had to flee her homeland when, what is this asshole's name? There we go. When Gaius Van Balsar took over her home. And then following, yes, and then following that, she lived a very difficult life because of her background.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to extend grace to the Empire as well as I can with others, but I'm happy that Viola seems to be making that easier.
Well, let's look at it this way. While Viola doesn't have her memory, and she's, I mean, obviously going to currently struggle with the fact that she's been working with us against the Empire, and now she's suddenly been told what she is. As far as we know, that guy is a fucking liar, and I could have killed him where he stood. But at the same time, I think it's more a situation of, I don't think she would go back to them seeing the devastation that they have caused here. I feel like they wouldn't go back to that seeing what the people are like here. And I feel like while we're walking, we're like off in the distance. So I feel like we can kind of still see Viola and Adelina. And if you look over there, I mean, she looks like she's having a hard time, but she's being comforted by, you know, us, essentially. I feel like she's starting to already build that rapport with the people here that she's not going to go back easily. And I'm not going to lie to her and say that, you know, she can't. If she does, we're not going to be able to stop her. We just need to be able to guide her back onto the right path.
Hmm.
I mean, it's the same with you, really. We need to get those hashtag no self-preservation tactics out of that goddamn head of yours.
That's not
At that point
accurate
is when
to
she
my
hugs
viewpoint on
Adelina.
life.
mean,
I
you were the
do
one that was
have
making a sacrifice.
me being willing to sacrifice myself does not mean I don't. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy life. But what it does mean is that I'm willing to put my duty over myself if necessary.
And that makes two of us. So, if the time ever comes that either of us are going to go down, it's not going to be in the same party.
Sure. Yeah, you see, he's about to be. He's like, so it's a bit of a competition then.
Oh, yeah, I reckon I could go down a bit faster than you.
Yeah, I reckon as well.
I mean,
You
I
see
kind of
that.
cheat. I am up the front.
I don't know if I say this enough, but I've really enjoyed adventuring with you, Vaughn. You all have opened my eyes to the small world I lived in before, and I'm happy that there are better ways to help others than being willing to throw my life away at a whim.
We all have
I do.
things to live for, so
I've always had things to live for, but I'm less willing to let them go after seeing how much good I can do alive.
Yeah.
It's making so. Congratulations, you've made doing my duty, if need be, a bit more difficult.
You're welcome. It is nice to have a healer like yourself that I know and can trust. It gets very monotonous when we're constantly running new people through the same dungeons. I don't know, I'm kind of becoming attached to you guys. I would be very upset if something happened to you, Kim.
That time may be soon. The Empire, they're planning something, and it makes me uneasy, not knowing their plan, not knowing what's happening. But even more so, knowing our leaders don't know what's happening.
Well, until then, all we can do is do what we're told, do our job, report back, and maybe you'll find someone. I mean, Viola's got a friend over there. Zaxi has, I think, the entirety of Uldar in her pockets. And I mean, I also have
Whoever
someone that
she
I like as
wants.
well.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
I
sorry.
also have people that I
Who
like.
do you love?
So Vaughn is going to go very red, and is going to look at the paper that he got, like the summons from Raban, and just kind of like just looking at that one and says, just the certain adopted son of someone who sent us out here.
Oh, you mean
Hey.
you mean Pip? You mean Pippi Torrapin?
Ain't big or go home, right?
Well, it's not. Well, it's not that bit. Pippi is a very nice person.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Anyway.
Yeah,
This is a really lovely night to get some information to the leader of the camp, don't we think? Yeah.
As you
Did
say,
you?
it's a really lovely night. There's a small fog that has kind of rolled in, and you see now that where this town likely gets its name,
Cool.
as the fog just kind of it just starts to drift across the ground. Maybe it's from the aetherite crystal or just the moon, but it does have a bluish tint to it. And it's not ominous, it's calming. It's beautiful, really. As the town just slowly gets covered in this nice misty fog.
Where's Cracked Pepper Fist?
You do know where his tent is. So if you want to, I'm assuming you were heading in that direction.
Let's go see Table Salt.
Fuck is the prisoner.
Yeah.
He's
He's gonna go, and before they go in, he says, by the way, Pippin does make his rounds to the Conjurers Guild every so often.
Vaughn is just gonna kind of like let out a little sigh, and then like kind of looking up at you, again, he's just gonna be like, "Yeah, I have been told that by a lot of people. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
exactly
he's
a
so
secret."
bad.
Yeah, oh, he is. Yeah, it's like it's not exactly a secret. It's kind of why I stuck to myself a lot of the time. I kind of got sick of all the jabs.
Is his title General DM?
I think it was Sergeant. Give me just a second.
General Cinnamon Stick.
Breakfast,
Oh,
Yeah.
cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Let's see.
General
Basil
Jimmy
leaves.
Crack.
Flame Sergeant. Cracked Fist.
Flame Sergeant
Lame Sergeant.
Pepper Grinder.
yeah. Flame Sergeant Cracked Fist. Are you in?
I am. Come on in. As
Yep.
you open the door, you'll notice there are two figures that are in here. Cracked Fist and Raubon has journeyed out to Blue
Oh
Fog
shit.
as well. And
Vold
they're kind of
has effectively shit his pants. If
They're
they
just kind
heard
of-
that whole conversation.
talking to one another. Let's see what his vigilance is.
Vold is.
Ooh.
Fuck.
If he noticed anything, he's not really giving you any indication. As Crackfist looks towards you. Is it just the two of you? Don't tell me the others died.
No, they're still alive.
They're just busy at the moment. We want to give you a debrief.
I mean, we'll get in there
Zaxby's
eventually. I'll get in there
debriefing
eventually.
the other guy.
Zaxby's extra busy. I could at least walk with Adelina towards the lads if I need to.
Zaxby's doing plenty of debriefing.
Dear God. Jesus,
Damn it,
be
just hit
upset.
me, damn it! Damn it, why did it take me full 30 seconds too long to get it?
Okay.
I hate
Probably won't-
this game. but
probably
I
won't
love
need
this
it.
game.
Because it's so late, but you're gonna get your punspiration. Because my God.
Wow.
Crackfist just
I'm
looks at the
so
two of you.
angry.
As long as they're alive. Get in and shut the door.
He closes the
Yes.
flap.
Well, he has a permanent
Zaxby.
structure. So the flame sergeants do
okay.
have they reside in one of the permanent structures here.
It's okay, you don't need to worry. No, I can't make that one. No, fuck it, we've already made a lot of sex jokes, so you don't have to worry about the flap jokes and stuff like that. Zaxby's got that covered.
All right.
Yeah, I mean
Regardless.
we've done a lot of innuendo in this one.
Yeah, I don't know why I hold myself back. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, we had an entire
It's good.
episode of Golden Vault just called innuendo.
Literally.
Yeah. Oh man.
Uh,
Watch that
it's good.
on the channel, everybody. Pause this right now and go check that out.
Watch
Then
that
come
whole
back.
episode,
Come back.
then come back, and then in the comments tell us which episode you thought had more innuendo.
Or which episode had the funniest innuendos.
That
or
too.
what your favorite was between the two of them.
Write us a dissertation of innuendo in the comments.
I
Anyway,
want
Kim.
a 3-page essay.
Bubbles?
I want you to cite your sources, APA format.
Also, we
Emily's
know
back.
not to say that. Kellen might.
Kellen might. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, that's true.
I do
APA.
silence for a living. I will be reading it like I read a manuscript.
Hold on,
Anyway,
Killer, what were you
sorry.
saying?
Hi.
Funny enough, Killer Bubbles was part of both of those scenarios.
You were. You were. Yeah. Maybe you're the problem.
It's
Okay.
me.
Hi.
Okay, that's all you get.
Oh,
All right, that's all you
Ken.
get before
Yeah.
we get the
Okay.
content strikes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ken says, it's good to see you again, Robon.
You as well. I got word from Cracked Fist that we had apprehended a prisoner, and that there was some news that I needed to be here personally to receive. I'm guessing you bring that news?
Yes. So basically, and he's just gonna go over everything that went down.
Okay.
Vaughn would notice he makes a very pointed effort to not mention anything about Viola.
Okay,
Okay.
good to know.
Am I
Ralph?
able to be in this room at some point.
You would probably, based on how I think Ken would give this, would probably make it before the story ended. You know where they're going.
Okay.
So, yeah, you would be able to join kind of as he's winding down, telling about basically the end and what he saw. I'm assuming you tell him about the man in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'd probably come
And
in
then we
around
busted a hole in the wall, and then we went out, and then there was a man in a chair looking down at us.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm here.
Azaxi, are you going to try to make it, or are you good where you're at?
No, I'll tell the other guys.
Okay.
I promised Adelina I'd come find her in the dining room or whatever later, and we'll have another drink and try to be a little bit more moderation-y about it.
Okay, fair enough. As they just kind of look at you, and Cracked Fist says, "Shut the door!"
Sorry! I shut it. Probably a little bit too loud.
Raubon just kind of chuckles to himself a little bit. Okay, so the Empire was testing a new weapon. One that apparently could kill a Gorgamera. This was just a prototype.
Yeah.
They grow bolder every day. They won't
But
stop
this was
there,
a
you know.
prototype there. Well, yeah, that's the point of a prototype, right? To learn from it?
Well, and now
I
that you've
mean,
destroyed it,
It could be safe to assume that they would be working on something else. Why would you put a prototype in an arena for fun? Maybe that was just a more advanced model. I'm not going to be naive to think that we took out the one and only. Especially not with the Empire.
no.
A prototype is like phase 1.
No.
Yeah.
Things are about to get very dark very fast. On behalf of myself and all of Ul'dah, we owe you a great debt for stopping this and for gathering this intel. Plus, I'm led to believe that you're the reason we have a captive, that we can possibly get more information from.
Both are true.
Oh.
Under his breath, Vol's just going to say, both are true.
Well, my mind went blank. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you managed to talk to him yet?
Crack Fist pops in at this point. No, he wasn't really saying much when the people brought him back. We threw him in a cell. Figured we'd give him till morning. A little bit of hunger tends to make people talk.
That may not be necessary.
Oh?
I want to try
is
something.
Voln is going to pull on your, on the bottom of your robe a little bit to, get your attention. And Voln is just
I
going to
look down at you.
Voln is just going to give you, as pointed a look as he can, and just the most slight of head shakes to try and indicate, don't mention your past to in the middle of the leader of us.
No, certainly not. No, she's she'll give you a tap on the back of the shoulder, acknowledged.
Leans down and smacks him in the back of the head.
No. I like to think she's not tall. She could at least
neither is
tap
he.
some part of you.
Yeah,
Really.
The head. You have an idea.
So,
To get
yeah.
him to talk?
Yeah. I've kind of got one of those faces, the more disarming sort. I mean, you saw Zaxi come in covered in blood, she's kind of scary. Voln is quite scary, and...
By all means, if you'd like to try. I plan to oversee the interrogation myself. Perhaps you and I could go pay this man a visit.
I look down at Voln, and I look at Kid. Is this a bad idea?
I feel
Raban said that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see that
Yeah, you go.
Ken will put a arm on your shoulder and give a tentative. We'll give basically a maybe leaning towards yes.
Can my
Right.
friends come too?
Well, do you think he would talk?
In case he tries anything.
I'm afraid to put too many
I
people in the
mean-
room.
If he won't talk, well... We'll see, maybe.
If I may, we were the ones to apprehend him and tie him to the tree. We have defeated him once before. If anything, we could use that intimidation. It would also leave your troops to be free and available for other matters, so you would only need to worry about yourself. But think of us more like a third party, where outside of your own jurisdiction. So if anything were to happen, it would be very easy to pin the blame on us maybe doing too much damage in the middle of a fight, so that the good guys are death-free.
When
It's not going to be hard.
negotiators.
No one's going to... Remon does not need to roll that Vold is panicking a little bit and trying really hard to word things properly.
He kind
would
of
be
chuckles a
able
little bit.
And
My friend, I am no
Vi in the back
stranger
of
to
her mind
death.
is like, shit.
We have until tomorrow. Let me think on it. But I do think it might be a good idea to have you talk to him, just to see if you can get anything out of him. We'll formulate a plan, then. For now, I do want to let you know that I've been having some conversations lately, and I personally think we owe you a great debt. You've proven yourselves, in fact, nearly as much as the Warrior of Light has helped us along the way. With the Empire growing ever bolder, they're forcing our hand a little bit. The information I'm about to tell you... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Speaking of, were you able to enlist him?
We have made contact with the Warrior, and we have... We found a few missions we think he might be best suited for.
Well, that's good, at least.
Now, the information I'm about to tell you cannot leave this room, with the exception of Zaxi. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
Due to the Garlean nature of escalating this war, this conflict beyond anything that it has been in the past decade, the 3 city-states of Eorzea have agreed to resurrect the Eorzean Alliance. At the moment, this is completely confidential. We need to resist the incursion of the Garlean Empire at all costs. I've already been in contact with the leaders of both of the other city-states. I've mentioned you, and we unanimously agree that you should be brought in on this project, if you're willing.
Is that a good thing?
I'm sorry, but doesn't that seem a bit... There's a bit too much bureaucracy in that for us. We're just adventurers.
I think you're more tangled up in this now than you realize. Not once but twice you've directly thwarted Garlean interests. And from what you described about the man that made note of you, I think you've caught their attention. We can help you just as you could help us.
We'll do it.
As long as we're not hindered in any way in however we end up helping in the future.
I think for the events to come, what we've just done, and also Voln is going to hold his head. I'll be like, and also in our defense, the first time with the Emolja, we didn't actually know what was going on. That was pure happenstance. But
yes, but it happened nonetheless.
We are quite tangled in this. We've kind of been directly attacking in a part of it, and as well as that, Kim is an extremely talented conjurer and white mage that has such a natural talent with nature, and knowing that Viola is an incredible mage, and her ability to tap into the ether is unmatched, and Zax is fucking terrifying, which is always fun, but my only concern this hasn't happened for years. It's not that I'm worried about everybody, I'm scared for the retaliation, because it's almost like we're announcing it to be a war, and if they've already done this much damage without the declaration, what's stopping them from just... I don't know, I think I'm just scared.
You don't think that damage wasn't a declaration, Vaughn?
No, well...
Did you see that fucking thing?
The Empire's coming regardless. We have to stand firm against them.
Third party does it.
When fascism comes to Eorzea, we fight back.
Fuck yeah, dog!
Do you want to be on the right side of history? I'm reaching you an
More than
opportunity.
anything.
Yes. I already said yes to that. I was just worried for the people. That's all.
If my party says yes, then it's a yes for me. I also trust the Elder Seedseer. She was one of the few people. To teach me my conjuring, and she was one of the few people to vouch for me when I took on her people's title as a white mage. I trust this group. I trust you, and I trust her. And I'm hoping that I can get to know the Admiral, so I can trust her as well. I did not say that word correctly, but that's okay.
Well, if that's the case, there is a meeting being held in Gridania in 3 months' time. I'll give you the details. I'll expect to meet you there. In the meantime, you deserve some rest.
I've not been to Gridania before. I don't think.
I've only been
Viola. If you
a
go
few
with
times
us,
myself.
if you go with us, you'll get to meet my family because they live there now.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Once I became a white mage, they moved to Gridania to help me with overseeing my training. And of course, Hi General Raban, you're also invited as well. My family would love to host you. My mother speaks endlessly of your heroism.
Well, I would be delighted.
You mentioned you had friends in the Conjurers Guild that might even figure out what happened.
They could try. I'm very close to the head mage, who's also related to the Elder Seedseer. If he can't figure it out, the only person would be her, Connie Senna, the Elder Seedseer, aka the leader currently of Gridania. But we should take baby steps first. Let's try to tackle one key before the other, because getting a private healing session with her, unfortunately, is going to take a while, especially with the information we have now.
Exactly.
Of course.
Well, I have other matters to attend to. I will come fetch you in the morning, Viola. We can go talk to that prisoner. As for the rest of you, if I see you then, that's perfectly fine, but otherwise I'll see you in 3 months. Take care of yourselves. Stay alive. And remember, this doesn't leave this room. Again, apart from Zaxi.
Of course.
Oh, I'm sure if Zaxi was here, you could probably. And Vol's just gonna like be very animated, and he's just gonna do an impression of Zaxi being like, "Okay, I'm sure it's fine." Like, really just trying to hamp it up. Like, I'm sure she'll be fine.
That was spot on.
It was rather good.
Yeah, one thing about Zaxi is that she's never down and out. The enemies can get her on her knees, but she's gonna pound it out as best she can.
God damn it, Ace!
That joke
I
only works because Ken is who he is.
Does Kin know he's making it?
Oh, no way.
Of course not.
He has no idea.
I was gonna say, is Kin just Epsilon in that
No.
they would say this 100% straight face, not understanding the implications of what they just said?
You know,
Listen, no. He does not do that on purpose.
Vol and Viola
Hell yeah,
are,
I
like,
love this.
trying really hard not to laugh because we know damn well.
So, with that,
Viola's was born last week, and she knows.
that's fair. Viola literally was born last week. With that, he nods and starts heading to the door, and Cracked Fist salutes him. Actually, it's not that. It's like this thing, isn't it? In Eorzea.
Yeah.
As he leaves, and that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Yay.
This is the end.
Y'all, we have to have some conversations.
Yeah. For those of you that will stick around and talk for just a couple minutes, this is the end of the level 40 module. So the next time we pick up will be level 50, with one exception. I wouldn't mind. It depends on how you want to do it. I wouldn't mind having a short solo episode with you, Epsilon, to interrogate this guy if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't have to be super long, and we can find a time to squeeze it in. But
Actually,
I think
fun.
that might be a good idea and fun.
That's so fun. I love that for you guys.
So, with that,
that's amazing.
That brings us to the end of this official module. I think the machinations of the Empire, or Imperial machinations, or something like that. We will pick up at level 50 next time for the third and final portion of the adventures that came in the starter set. And this one does take place in Gridania, so it will be a fun little.
Your boy gets holy, y'all.
Yeah, and I get to use prettier backgrounds because I think Gridania is prettier than Ul'dah. The general area, because it's all foresty instead of desert.
100%.
It's
you
pretty.
like trees?
I like trees.
So my thing about it is, as someone who loves the urban aesthetic, I love Ul'dah. The idea of just this beautiful urban metropolis in the middle of a desert is so cunty to me, and I live for it.
Fair. I more meant like I guess
reminds me of Venice.
It does, yeah. I more meant like the area
I'm partial
around
to
Gridania.
Limsa because Rome and Venice are...
Yeah.
Limsa confuses the hell out of me, though. I can't find anything in Limsa, so I never go there.
I can't find anything in Ul'dah with all this fucking circles.
Yeah, Gridania I know like the back of my hand. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this. Thank you all for playing. I had a great time. A lot more RP than I was expecting, and because I actually thought the boss would go long, but I didn't expect that amazing limit break combination that you all put out. Also, it's almost Valentine's Day, and we had some nice, like, romantic RPing going on. So unplanned, but look at we all talked. I mean, we're having one night stands, starting budding relationships, talking about our crushes. It was the perfect Valentine's Day episode. So
everyone. I love that everyone is under the assumption that they're like, Ken clearly has a crush on someone. He's such a dork. And Ken is just like, I have a full-time job. Leave me alone.
That's the vibes I get from Ken.
Ken is an Aero Ace king.
So
I wouldn't even say Aero Ace, but still.
Let's save this for the post-talk. Right now, I will say thank you all for tuning in. This is Kupo Quest Eorzea. We also have Kupo Quest, which will be airing next Monday at the same time slot. That's our Final Fantasy D&D 5e, where we will finally kill that Lich. I mean, I'm not going to make this
Lich
go
fight
for
third.
Fucking hope so. Jesus Christ.
It wouldn't have gone longer than 2 if I hadn't put in those 2 longer RPs kind of in the middle.
Sure.
So
Sure.
fair enough. But
The real question is, will Euphrasia get to deal any damage? Or will she just keep having to heal you guys every fucking turn?
Probably not. And just so you all know, I've been looking through the new monster manual for fun end game stuff too, and I'm excited about it. If you want, join the Discord. Links in the description. We can just come talk to us about games and hang out with us and fun stuff like that. And then we also have a Patreon you can join for free. And then the cheapest tier's $1 if you just want to, help us support the show, and pay for some of the modules and stuff that we do here. Other than that, we gave you a bunch of stuff to talk about in the comments and some homework if you remember to go watch Golden Vault. So, with that, we'll see you next time. I'll be back here on Wednesday for more Golden Vault, and Thursday I think is Temptations this week, right?
Yes.
That's you. Perfect. So that's a good game. All right, everybody. Lally ho, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Just hands out.